Hello guys, welcome back to another live stream. How is everyone doing? Today? Big moves, right? Today in the market. So welcome. Today it's educational content. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the chat. Otherwise, you can just to continue to analyze the market as we have been doing on the other stream on Saturday when you do the weekly analysis, right? So that's where we stopped, and we're going to continue to follow through with what market has been doing. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment as well. If you would like me to take a look at any specific asset pair, yeah, feel free to ask. Yeah, welcome on board. No trades for me so far. Quite busy. I haven't actually placed any trade yet. Price did react from a few levels that we mentioned on Saturday, I believe, during this spike that occurred during this news today. So yeah, as I mentioned, I was looking for more dollar weakness when you did the live stream last Saturday. Price kind of ranged a little bit yesterday until finally it continued to move to the downside, the dollar, and then yeah, today it kind of reacted from a good level. It's kind of basically the last demand zone within this low where price reacted from. Overall, I'm actually still looking for price to go a little bit lower to this 104 level. That's where I'm going to be looking for eventually on the dollar index. Now, if by any chance I would like to see price reversing from there, it would be nice for price to actually, or to have some kind of good impact from here. It would be nice for price to start maybe creating some kind of compression, showing a little bit of weakness, maybe pretending that this low is actually being able to hold price up, to attract more people and liquidity, to look for buys in the wrong place until price finally may go to this demand zone. There are another ones underneath it. Price can eventually get there. This level for now is quite interesting because it's actually the previous level of resistance, previous high back in 2016-17. This one in here, so it's kind of in alignment with that good level. It's a nice demand zone in there. Just fake out this low and we are ready to have some kind of reversal on the dollar index. So let's see when dollar gets there. It was a really nice reaction from these lows today. Did we break this high already? Kind of respected it. We just took the orders as well, so we do have a little bit of a zone in here that price can maybe react from. Aside from that, right? And from that, eventually we may be able to, first of all, this level, eventually we may be able to kind of break through, going a little bit higher. Oh, this looks compressed, to be honest, on the way down. Maybe this level in here, there's something in here that is still fresh. With price can go there, or it can even go all the way back to here. So let's see if we do have that deeper retracement on the dollar before maybe you can continue to move to the downside. So for now, for sure, checking if this high managed to hold price down. We do break above that level. That's maybe a good opportunity to maybe to look for some opportunities to go long, or maybe price can also do the following, which is this kind of, okay, going high, much go higher, maybe respect it for a moment, maybe go down a little bit, and now yes, maybe break something in here, starts giving a little bit indication that it wants to go higher, but instead of going higher straight away, it's actually going down. It comes here, respects a little bit this level, goes a little bit further down until eventually now takes that low, respect from that level, and now it can go. Yeah, if you do have something like this, now you may have a valid target to look for. After maybe we take that low from here, and you can even maybe look for price some reaction here, or even go look for price to maybe react from here, or then actually to, since maybe this is already an engulf to the upside, maybe you can actually try to attempt price to go a little bit higher. Yeah, so if you do have some scenario like this where we have starting to have some ice being broken on the way down, that's a good sign. Eventually when we flipped, and you may go higher from there, right? So maybe this one is actually an engulf to the upside. It's big of a circle, but that works. And we may have something like this happening, where maybe price can take that one, maybe break this guy, now go back, take these lows, and continue to go higher, respect a little bit, and eventually break it, and maybe use this one now. That in theory should have been used as a sell, now it's going to be used as a sell long, and price can just feel free and maybe continue to go higher until here. We'll see. This is just an hypothesis, a scenario that maybe we are going to see maybe the market doing. We'll see. So final destination for me is literally this level. At this point, it's a good level to have some reaction, as we have so far. Yep. So for example, this kind of demand zone that price should have respected, that could be a good level maybe to look for maybe continuation to the downside. This is dollar index. Yep, this is dollar index. That's my final level in there. Euro. So euro index at this point, from the prediction that we have been making since these last few weeks, right? That one. Since we had kind of the break of this one, then price respected, as I mentioned, it respected this supply initially, and eventually if you do break that above that level, I think I could see maybe how this is almost being compressed. However, you can see that there's still some levels of supply in there that hasn't been taken. So that one has been taken, that one has been taken. In here, there's maybe something that hasn't been taken yet. Just above that level, this SR zone, price just reacted from there. There was this one as well that hasn't been taken, price touched in there. Then you can see how price may collect a little bit. However, that doesn't mean that price will just drop from there. Eventually, I'm expecting price to may continue to go higher and to actually take this high in here and to actually go a little bit higher. We do have the base of this one, so somewhere in here could be an option. Getting close there. So I'm looking for euro index eventually. I don't know from where. Maybe it's going to have a deeper retrace now, and eventually, final destination for me could be this level. From this move to the upside, dollar index and euro index, sorry, and there's still the next destination, which will be above it. Come on, would it? Yep. Eventually, there's even a chance that price can go actually all the way there. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I could see price kind of taking out these highs and actually going closer to this well, right? Really nice, important zone in there. Spot resistance that price broke through. Price never really retraced. I don't even think that this high in here actually touch it. This one here, and you have all these highs in here. So make it work one more time. Go down a little bit. Eventually, make it work one more time. We kind of go down. Do something like that eventually. So yeah, dollar euro index a little bit higher. Maybe now can be some good reaction. You can see that this previous level is quite nice in terms of as SR zone. So maybe a little bit of a move to downside now. Just same way that we are having some retracement on the dollar. That could be an option. The approach actually it's quite interesting. Price is creating a good approach. so far. We even managed to kind of break a little bit these levels. We are having this compression here. Price respected this demand. Price went higher. I think it broke already in here. I don't know if it broke. If it broke, maybe there's a chance for price to go farther down on the euro index. For euro, for the yen pairs, so we managed to go above that high, and we are reacting from this little level in here, right? Good level for some reaction. I could imagine price going a little bit higher. That's kind of maybe what I'm looking for. It's going to be interesting to see how price, which zone price we're going to break first, if this low or if this highs. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Price today reacted from that supply level. Did it touch in here? There's maybe some kind of SR zone in there. Price can go to. Yeah, nice reaction from there. Nice reaction from here. Yeah. Maybe we're going to see a little bit more of a compression until eventually return. That level was taken in there. This is a nice SR zone. Yeah, looking for price to go a little bit higher, but this was a nice zone, to be honest. This was a little nice, nice level that was still fresh and it's in alignment with this previous level. So that's nice. Actually, it's a little bit better on the dollar yen. Dollar yen actually reacted from a nice zone that I was looking for. Yeah, we'll go check it in a bit. There, Nasdaq. So the indices, they just continue to go higher, and they actually, I think it's quite nice the way price and now it's been moving to the upside. How it has been respecting key zones that kind of should have respected price before to the downside, but it was broken, so now it's just respecting the levels on the way up. We already talked about this one, I think last Saturday, this one as well. So good trend continuation setups in here. This was a key level that maybe I was looking for. Price would just completely broke through, maybe reacting from this level. Eventually I'm a little bit bullish still on the indices. I mentioned that since we broke that this high in here, that I was looking for the indices to go higher, especially with this the Nasdaq. So yeah, a little bit higher. We'll see until where. I could see the potential of price targeting the highs since from August. I could see that happening. How price is going to evolve from there, we will see. We will see how price is going to be moving from that point on. Yeah, that nice small reaction in here after such a strong move to the upside for the last few days. Looking for some move to the downside, same way that you're looking for the dollar to go a little bit higher. Some kind of retracement. It's nice. On the other hand, comparing with the S&P, again, S&P has been making much more of a move upwards comparing with Nasdaq, right? S&P this morning was at 61.8% of the retracement from this high to this low. Continue to go a little bit higher. How to look for where price is reacting to? You can maybe try to find out if there's any level in here that was not respected on the way down. That's maybe a good level to look for. You can maybe zoom in into here, try to fine tune exactly maybe some zones that price may be reacting from. That's usually what you can try to do when you have such a strong bearish candle or bullish candle, to see if there are any maybe zones within here that price may want to react from. Yeah, need to zoom in, going to the lower time frame, and you also can look for maybe previous levels of demand in here on the way up that price ignored. Usually maybe that can be a good level for price to have some kind of bounce or reaction as a sell now. We did break this low already, so I could see even finally This one going a little bit farther below, getting closer to here, or even there, somewhere in there. That could be one scenario. Because we did break this wall already, we took the demand from here. So let's see, if we do break this level in here to the downside, there's maybe that scenario. We're going to fill maybe until here. This is a support resistance level, key important level in there. Yeah, because we already broke this wall. That could be a good setup in there. Compression, nice move. Yeah, that could be it. All right, let's take a look at the major effects. I missed the short in here initially. When I saw the move, I was looking for that supply. It would be just a small trade, but it was actually a good one. Yeah, from there, I did miss the move. It's one of the trades that I tried to catch this morning. Yeah, I missed it in there. Price just still reacted from that demand zone. Price went up. Now kind of it's reacting from this previous level of support resistance. My eyes are still looking at this potential zone in here. Maybe 1018 level. With even the scenario of going maybe a little bit farther down. But let's see how price now, first of all, it reacts from here. On the left side, where it reacted to, yeah, apparently I think I had this rectangle in there. I have no idea why, I don't remember. It's been a long time. But apparently it was one level that was fresh, because this high in here didn't really touch the order, didn't really took the orders from there. And yeah, apparently it went there now. I don't really think that this is going to be the final move. I think there's going to be more room to the upside on the euro, even though if we may have now a deeper some kind of retracement to the downside. As I mentioned on Saturday, I was looking for price to kind of make the move to the downside, maybe refill this. Half of it has been done in here. Maybe something in there for price to still touch in terms of fresh orders. Otherwise, eventually price actually is going to, I believe, fill all this move in here and go to the downside. It's going to be from this high where we were. There is that potential. Price already took now the demand in here, and I could see euro continuing to move forward. Yeah, I could see that happening. Are you going to have some kind of retracement in here maybe tomorrow morning? Maybe try to catch that move downside? Is euro going to provide that opportunity of having a little bit of a retracement before maybe moving to the downside? Hopefully that could be a good idea. Yeah, so let's see what the euro is going to do. So yeah, it took these highs. I was looking for more move to the upside on the euro, as I mentioned, even though I would like to see a little bit of a retracement, but I'm still looking for more moves to the upside on the euro. Yep, let's see what's going to happen in there. Pound. By the way, guys, what do you guys trade? Do you guys like to trade Forex as well? Yeah, pound, strong compression. Again, zone that we talked about this morning. Nice reaction from that kind of 112 mark. There's a beautiful supply in there, visible on the war time frame. Yeah, beautiful zone in here. a little bit of support resistance as well. It was literally spice, nice spike. It was hard to trade, hard to catch this move. Yep, just a big spike in there, so it was a hard trade to take. Some of you may have taken maybe this entry as price is kind of moving away. I struggle with this kind of move because kind of I need to place my stop loss above the highs, and that will make it too wide. Not my favorite. I could see price still breaking this double low now and going and continue to go farther down. Maybe there's an option to trade something like this or something in here. Yeah, this one has been taken. So yeah, again, just start keeping an eye on which key M levels are there, which fresh zones are there. Maybe can actually trade something like this. So forgot about it. I thought it was faked out. You can see more room to the downside. A little bit on the pound until maybe we get to where. It's a good question. Right here, or has this been all kind of compressed already? And price may be ready to then maybe go a little bit farther below. Let's see. This was a nice target. If you're thinking about going long, this was a one really nice zone to look for. There's literally space between this level and that level, and it's a good level of kind of previous level support resistance. This is kind of the supply level as well that managed to break this low. This was a nice zone to look for an opportunity in there. So that was nice. Of course, then eventually, if price starts continuing to go higher, we will need to keep looking a little bit above. See what's next. Yeah, apparently more room to the downside. This is what you can see now. Oh, euro, nice one. Where is Aussie reacting to? Yep, Aussie is reacting from this level. I had an eye as well on the previous level in here of this demand zone. But price now is reacting from that level in here. It took the orders from this demand, so that's done. This looks compressed to me as well, so there could be a scenario of if price disrespect is high, as it looks like it's doing it. Nice level in there. There is a scenario of actually continue to go further down, actually respecting, and maybe now filling out this range, maybe all the way until somewhere there. So maybe having that opportunity in there to look for this kind of a move. Maybe it's either going to be from here or price may go a little bit higher and maybe retest, but it's a good level as well on the left side where price is going to. So this one has been taken and kind of not broken but taken, so it's weaker. Doesn't mean that price had broken this level yet. However, below this, this is compressed. We may be close to a really good trade on the Aussie to feel that fill out that space. Yeah, almost a 200 pips move. Yep, we'll see. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. Aussie yen is still doing the same. Euro Aussie just going a little bit further down. I'm expecting Euro Aussie eventually to go closer to here. See if that gets there or not. The dollar yen is another one that reacted really nicely from a zone that we talked about, which was underneath these lows with this level in here. It is a really nice supply level in there. not supply demand zone. That gap, I think we talked about that specific level on Saturday. Again, quite hard to trade it, right? To catch the move with that spike down, unless you place a sell stop in the sell limit, buy limit, sorry. Yeah, aside from that, it was maybe quite hard to look for the trade. Unless you manage to catch maybe on the way up in there. Are we ready to have some kind of retracement in here as well? Maybe is this the final destination of this move? I don't really think so. I think price will still want to go a little bit more to the downside. However, in the shorter hour time frame, there's maybe an opportunity to have a little bit of a bounce to the upside before maybe resuming the move to the downside. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen in here. Basically, the move to the downside has been quite nice. We have been predicting all of this, looking for shorts since we actually broke that low as well. Initially until here, with potential to go all the way there. Nice reaction from here. I'm still looking actually for price to go a little bit further down, but to keep an eye on any zone that maybe we have some highs just above it, that price didn't touch it. Maybe we're going to see some reaction happening from there. So yeah, so let's see what's next in there. On the dollar yen, ooh, big drop in here. All right, euro, nice one. Yeah, euro yen, yeah, continuation, most likely continuation, the move to the downside. Yeah, for me we have been shifting, creating new lows, not really reaching to the highs. This was a great level in there. I'm still looking for more move to the downside. Nice reaction from this demand initially, but I believe price eventually is going to continue to go further down, even targeting its level or even going a little bit further below. I can see that potential for these yen pairs. Really nice move. What's going on in the market? Yeah, really strong move in here. Let's touch that level. Yes, and yeah, this actually was a nice potential setup, right? We have already break of a low in there. We have this compression, another indication for price to go down. This was the base of the supply level in here. Starting with these lows in here, all this, let's see where price reacted from. Before even doing that, already broke into the compression, opening space. That was actually a nice one. If we ignore this one, yeah, that was a nice setup in there on the euro yen. Look maybe for an entry somewhere in here. Yep, we ignored it. On the end, nice fake out of the high and then the turn. Nicely done. Dollar CAD. Did he took the lows or is still respecting those lows? Yeah, I think it kind of took that one. I was still looking for dollar CAD to go a little bit further down to retest maybe these levels in here. Apparently it's kind of retesting this SR zone in there. But I was looking for price to go a little bit farther down at this point. Apparently price is reacting from something here. I wanted a little bit below. We'll see how that's going to play out. Price actually has been going up a little bit. We'll see where the CAD is going to That was actually a little bit my initial target, with the potential of price going much further down. So yeah. So yep, still keeping an eye on that one, on dollar cut. See what's going to happen next. Yep. Another one was dollar franc Swiss franc. As I mentioned, and actually I've been mentioning this one for a long time, that even when we had these lows, that the demand zone in reality hasn't really been touched yet. Prices touched the kind of the support resistance level that was in there. That was everything that he did. Not really touching the supply. Wait, where is it? Not supply, the demand. What's going on, man? Yeah, so it reacted from kind of that SR zone in here when you had these lows. Left demand fresh below, and there you go. Where did it go to today? It was a level that I mentioned that I was looking for price to react from when it did Saturday, but again, I decided to go there with the spike. Nothing much I can do about it in terms of looking for the execution at this point. I'm not entering with buy limits or sell limits anymore like that on the zones. I'm trying to then look for an opportunity in here. If price just goes there like this, just goes there like this, I would just miss the move, and that's it. Unless price now goes back in here, maybe gives me something up, some opportunity, maybe then I'll try to capitalize on it. Otherwise, it's just yep, it's done. Try to see what's next, what may happen next in here. You could see the fake out of this level. Maybe there's still some fresh orders somewhere in there, which could be used as take these highs as liquidity. Maybe give the indication that it wants to go higher by taking that by taking these highs. Then maybe go down a little bit and then maybe go higher. But maybe there's still something in here to look for. Some short. But in that scenario, it will be maybe, I guess, maybe the turn that's happening. So we will see. There's a little bit of space between these lows and maybe whatever's going on in here. So we'll see. But yes, dollar franc Swiss, nice reaction from the demand. It was still fresh. Yeah. If you find those levels and if you find an opportunity to short it, good to you. Yeah, what else can you say? Yeah, Euro is on the move. Let's see if it gets there to the target that kind of looking for before. For sure there was some kind of news now, something that may have been said to force the market to move like this. Oh, okay. Situation with Russia. Russian missiles land in NATO, state in Poland, and basically kill 2 people at least. But it hasn't been confirmed yet. Alright, this changes the dynamic of the war. Oh god. Yeah. Hopefully nothing serious. Hopefully the... We'll see. Everything that we need now is the more conflicts in there. Yep. Yeah, nice reaction from this news. Yeah, so I've been quite tired. From the prediction we did during the weekend, price has been moving in that direction. Now the retracement, I'm still expecting the retracement to that level, especially on the euro, focusing on the euro. That's where I'm looking for, to see the reaction maybe getting close to this previous level of SR or that level, and then maybe continue to move to the upside. So I was looking for that to happen. I think I mentioned Tuesday, where Monday it would be kind of continuation, then Tuesday the turn. In case it was Monday, Tuesday, still a little bit of continuation, and with the news, price turned. So yeah, this level in here can be something to keep an eye on. We can fake out these lows that were created yesterday, and then we'll see. There's even the potential that maybe you can just, right, nothing is working here. There's even the potential that maybe you can take these lows, maybe retrace a little bit, play around with it, and then maybe drop to the downside. Yeah, so there is that possibility. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. So far, everything has been playing out as predicted. Maybe a little bit more of a range market on Monday than expected, but eventually price did moved into that direction. Yeah, not really an opportunity to enter in there, unfortunately. For me at least. Maybe you guys caught any short on the euro. If you did it, good job. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pound the same thing. So price has been moving quite nicely, to be honest. Yeah. That's it, guys, for me. Basically, I have a few things to do today, and before I actually close the day, even if I haven't opened any trade, I'm still going to do my daily report card, my journaling, write out some notes, maybe trades that I missed. I always track those. It's important, even if you open any trades or not. So yeah, always never miss the trading journal. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you Saturday. I'll be more energetic for sure. Thank you for joining. See you next time. Obrigado.